There's so many things I want to do in the garden, but you know what? This time of the year, the weather basically tells you what you can and cannot do. So I can't move all the plants because it was freezing again last night and the ground is still partially frozen. So today it's going to be cleaning up. And you know how much I love cleaning up. Anyway, so at the back of the property, I've got this shitty bush. I got no idea what the fuck it is, but it is a horrible plant. It looks pretty for about 3 minutes of the year, and then all of a sudden it's just prickly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, before I do that, we have all the wood from last weekend. So that is something we're going to have to do as well, obviously cut them up, because we reuse and recycle everything in this house. I even put some of my brother's ashes as fertilizers onto the tree he gave me. Anyway, let me show you the back of the property. So it's all of this stuff here. These ones. It grows absolutely everywhere. And it's super annoying, as you can see. Very prickly. It's about as prickly as Jane is when she's in a bad mood or has to wake up really early. But so my attempt today is to remove some of it, because what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to split all my miscanthus in the front or in the middle of the garden, and I want to have a lot of miscanthus growing back here. The shitty bush has to go. As I said, I've got no idea what the hell this bush is called, but it is a pain in the ass. It has rhizomes. It's kind of like an invasive bamboo. So underground, they spread and boom, 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 they come up all over the place. I'm going to cut them down and then I'm going to have to dig up the rhizomes. And then, you know, having to split my miscanthus when there is time to do that. And then obviously I'm going to have all of the miscanthus over here. And I think it's going to look lovely with the bamboo hedge on this side and with the miscanthus hedge on that side. It is just going to be incredible. Very ma. Let's start. So I dug them all up, and obviously, you know, I leave them at a height here so that I can fucking trip over them as I keep on doing, as well as that I know where they are. So now I'm going to dig them up. Yay! So this is the first root system, or the first one I dug up. I mean, look at this. That's obviously where the plant grew, and this is part of the rhizome. So they're as thick as my fucking thumbnail. And then obviously you've got loads leading off it, and this is where all the other ones are attached to. So whatever plant this is super invasive. If any of you know what it is, let me know. So this is what the trunks or the stems look like. You know, they're quite spiky and they hurt like a bitch. And then, I mean, obviously not yet, but they have a lot of flowers coming up and they're really quite pretty, but they don't stay for very long. And this is the color. So if you know a purpley pink bush that has a lot of spikes on it and it's really invasive, let me know what it is. I mean, look at me. I've been at this for a while now, and how come when you watch Beach Grove Garden or Gardener's World, you never see anybody sweat? You never see Monty Don sweating like a pig and pretty much just about to have a seizure, heart attack, or whatever I'm about to have. Shit myself for all I know. Or Carol, she just flaunts about going, la, 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 everything is fine. How come they never do? I mean, I'm panting like a pervert. I am making squelchy sounds when I'm walking. It is just not normal. Do they just have minions, or do they just don't sweat because they're old? I don't know. If that's the case, I'm looking forward to getting old. Anyway, so if anybody knows anybody that works in either of those programs or another gardening program, I'm tasting my own sweat. Blah. Let me know. Let me know how they do it. Minions take 5-hour breaks in between takes. I don't know. I'd like to know. I'm going to clean that up now, and I'm going to prepare it for my miscanthus. It's a big space, look. It's around about 16 meters long and I don't know, a few meters wide, so it is a big space. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to dig the holes where the miscanthus grass is going to go. I decided against digging the holes because what I want to do, I want to split the miscanthus and then put it into situ to have a look how it looks like, because otherwise I'm going to have a hole there and thinking that's going to look shit, that's going to look crap, so, and then I'm going to have to fill a hole, dig another hole. It's too many holes. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to continue to mow it, and then obviously that pile of shite I'm collecting, I'm probably going to have rats living in it or something. but I'm going to spread that over once I know where the holes are, so to then suppress the new grass from growing. It did work in the front as well. It takes a little while, but it does work. So if you have a huge garden, or if you have like a lot of stuff, just put it around the plants, and then it suppresses the grass, it suppresses the weeds, and it just looks better than weeds. I'm gonna take the tools back, and I think that's me for the day. I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.